Okay, so good morning everyone. I'm Vivi, and the topic I want to discuss today is predicting the wide application of NFT. So, non-fungible token, which we call NFT, recently has been one of the most popular investing tools since it went viral in 2021, and most people now use this to generate wealth in the investment market. However, NFT is actually a useful tool which can be applied for not only investing purpose. And today I aim to predict the future trend of NFT and analyze empirical evidence and successful cases to support the claim that NFT will eventually be an effective tool in increasing social welfare. And also discuss the propose the solution to related legal problems. So in the discussion part, there I could divide it into two parts. And the first part is cases of NFT application. Well, as a popular investing tool recently, it can be classified under several categories, and moreover, without being applied for investing purpose, there are much more practical implications of NFT. And let's get started with the people are more familiar with is the investing purpose. And the first example I want to talk about for investing purpose is the art. Well, today the most expensive NFT sold is the merge by an anonymous artist. And there are 30,000 collectors pitches together to purchase part of this NFT, and it was sold at the shocking price of 91.8 million US dollars, which creates a record for an artwork publicly by a living artist. And the second example of investing purpose is collectibles. Well, collectibles are items of value that can be sought for and acquired by collectors. And more than just owning the pieces, the owners are being part of a community. And take the Board App Yacht Club as an example. It was launched in 2021, and it is a collection of NFTs. This app NFTs features in varieties of different facial expressions, clothes, accessories, and other special elements. And at the beginning, the board app NFT sold for hundreds of US dollars. Then, as more and more celebrities and social media influencers claim to be part of it, the engagement of its community grows, and the board app NFT now can be sold for millions of US dollars. So, besides the investing purpose, since the essential concept of NFT is a contract, it is reasonable to believe that NFT can replace traditional contracts in the future. And in fact, a few examples have existed and been practiced already. And the first example I want to say is cultural artifacts and history. Well, in Hong Kong, a media outlet, South China Morning Post, has worked on a project called Artifacts since 2021. And the project is a series of NFTs depicting monuments. And the second function of NFT-wide application is concerts and sports tickets. Well, the National Football League did something for its 2022 Super Bowl, and the NFL give the audience a free NFT as a digital souvenir of their actual ticket, and
I'm
feature
sorry,
each one.
Vivi. Could you maybe zoom in on the part you're trying to present now, so the audience can also have a look at the poster? Yeah, thank you.
Okay. I'm talking about here. So the National Football League did something for its 2022 Super Bowl, and it gave attendees free NFT as a digital souvenir of their actual tickets. And the tickets feature each one's unique seat, and they can also be able to use their NFTs to order food at the event. And the third example of the wide application of NFT is health records. Medical histories like immunizations can be all stored as NFTs on the blockchain. And San Mario, a small country next to Italy, has passed legislation to apply NFT for their vaccine passports, and it shows us a QR code that verifies its owner's vaccination status using a blockchain ledger. And now, legal problem trigger from the new technology start being emphasized in order to protect our general safety. And now I'm going to focus on three most common issues that may occur. The first one is copyright. Though NFT is relatively new and not the traditional type of art, it is also under the protection of copyright law. Well, details of the law may be a little bit different among countries. However, the principle of copyright is commonly shared internationally. If an artist creates a new piece of artwork, they will automatically acquire a copyright of artwork. The owner of copyright has exclusive rights to reproduce and display it publicly. And the second problem is consumer law. And now here we take EU consumer law for example. Well, according to Dr. Christoph Kuhlen's article, whether the trade of NFT can apply to consumer law is still up for debate. To be more specific, it can generally apply, but it will face several problems as well. And moreover, even though new rules on digital contents were introduced in 2019, the application of these rules to NFTs lead to a lot of ambiguities and gaps and unclarity. And it is the problem that we have to fix recently. And the third problem I want to share is the hurdle of NFT tickets in Taiwan. Well, NFT access tickets for concert and sports sounds like a good idea, and it is workable in most countries. But nevertheless, it may not be put into action in Taiwan because of the difference in law. The main reason is that Taiwan has passed the legal regulation of banning scalper tickets. The regulation produces conflicts with NFT, which can be resold on the NFT markets. And only if the regulation are adjusted and makes online ticket tradable will we be able to experience the NFT AC ticket in Taiwan. And now is the conclusion. Well, the application of NFT in the future is limitless. And the NFT now has been applied for cultural artifacts and history, concerts and sport tickets, and health records. NFT will eventually be an effective tool in increasing social welfare. And the process may meet some legal issue, but without doubt, we can be sure that NFT will improve our future living style. And it is my presentation. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think so. I think overall, this is a very clear presentation. I think you try to focus on some common limitations and challenges by the NFT technology. I think you also try to point out some potential applications. So now I would like to start with any question or comment. So can we start with any? All right, I think maybe I can ask a question first. I think you just mentioned that, so maybe so commercial law is one of the laws that can be applied to NFT, and you also mentioned this article by I think it's a Leuven professor. But I think so. This Leuven professor mentioned that there will be a few problems to deal with if we want to apply commercial laws to NFT. Would you like to maybe specify those problems?
Maybe it is the How to what? I think the problem is NFT. Whether NFT is a service of goods to be traded, it will be the issue to discuss.
I mean, it's about how to define NFT as a
Yeah.
kind of service or a kind of trade. I see. Okay. So I think so. This is still maybe debatable in the legal sense, right?
Yes.
All right. Good. So can we have another question or comment or anything you like to point out? Again, to speak, you just need to turn the mic and speak. So maybe we can have maybe Leon. Do you have any question or comment or any suggestion?
All right, so uh, because we know before a few years, maybe just last year, there is a strong speculation in NFT markets, and do you think it's like a healthy move for the progress of NFTs?
Excuse me.
I mean, uh, NFTs were used to being traded like a product, but that is, and from my opinion, it's more like a speculation because it lacks real values to it. It's like people just trading for selling the higher price to other person. And do you think it's a healthy move for the progress of NFTs?
I think it's a good way to let people get to know NFT because NFT has actually maybe 10 years ago NFT has appeared, but people get interested in it last year, and because the some news and celebrity get into the NFT market. So I think it's a good way to help NFTs development.
Yeah, I think also what Neo just meant is that maybe there's a lot of speculation. So in the NFT market, so maybe that's something you can also try to discuss in your business report. Yeah, maybe I think some people are trying to just maybe make some quick profit right, out of NFT because it's a rather new, it's considered rather new technology. So maybe you can try to point out how we can somehow maybe prevent or maybe decrease this kind of speculative activity. So this may somehow promote a healthier development of the technology. I think maybe you can still apply NFT in maybe accreditations. For some, not many school, I think several schools like MIT now, they also use NFT to produce the certificate for students, right? So then in this case, then you can guarantee that the school certificates will never be forged in the future. So maybe you can also discuss how NFT can also maybe successfully stop or prevent forgery in certain fields like accreditation, or maybe even maybe financial accounting records. Maybe it also has wide potential in accounting fields. Yeah, I wonder if we have any accounting major. Yeah, maybe they can try to share with us their perspective. Okay. Yeah, but I think overall, I think the skeleton of the VR is already very lucid. Yeah, so I think that you just need to try to maybe add more flesh to the skeleton so you can have a fully developed VR. And I think the legal concern, yeah, is a one good target. And you can still maybe talk about maybe some more, maybe pressing, some more potential applications of the technology.
Okay.
Right, so thank you very much. Let's give our presenter, Vivi, a big hand. Thank you. I think we have a hand from Allison. Oh, no? Okay. All right, so then